If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records, and the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day it goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
What? Are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, what, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, But we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
I believe that every single human being with a laptop computer and an internet connection should be required to give trading at least a shot.
Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life.
I believe that every educated individual on planet Earth.
I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents.
Should do this. It's not for every single human being on Earth. I know this, but it's one of those things that you should try, because if you happen to get it right, if you happen to be one of the ones that this is for.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free.
What's in front of you is a life of incredible joy, freedom, and independence.
philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Is the growth being funded by the income gains, or is inflation, really having an impact? And to figure out and look at that, we looked at deposit balances, right? Are people eating up their deposit balances? And again, across all income levels, we see it's coming down, but at a slowing pace. So the consumer is still in a better position than they were before the pandemic.
The consumer is in a better position now than before the pandemic. Every survey shows just the opposite. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil's Gang. This is, I'm getting so tired of listening to these people. It's amazing. I guess because Biden lies so much that now the press, especially the financial press, they just lie. Wages are a real problem because wages are not keeping up with inflation. In fact, when we had that 500,000 job number, most of those were part-time jobs. That's a real problem right there. We've never had so many people working part-time jobs. We never had so many people working 2 full-time jobs. These people are insane. You know what? I'm telling you, today I got so disgusted. They start the rumor to get a rally going today, right? They start this rumor to get a rally going. And the rumor is tomorrow they're going to come and say, oh, look at this, inflation's at a 15-year low. Yeah, inflation's going to be at a real low tomorrow. That's not true at all. And no matter what number they give you, it's not going to be a truthful number. Here's what you need to understand. In fact, it's so funny. There's so little transparency. People worry about the transparency from the White House, right? That they were not getting any transparency with these things flying around. They won't answer what they are. Are you kidding? Compared to the transparency we get from the fake business news network, the transparency we get from Wall Street, are you kidding? What we're getting from the White House on those flying saucers, whatever the hell they are, is a treasure trove of information. We get nothing here from Wall Street. They just totally lie. The biggest problem is this. We are going to be in this mess for a very, very long time. If anyone believes tomorrow, oh, that's going to be the day, that's the turning point, and I don't care how much they rig the market and run the market up 500 points, 800 points tomorrow, it's a bunch of BS. Let me tell you what kills the country is deficits. Deficits. That's what kills your country. Spending more money than you take in tax revenue. No difference than your household. If you keep spending more money you take in, it gets pretty uncomfortable, doesn't it? Our president, he keeps spending more than he takes in. Unbelievable. And when he spends more than he takes in, he just adds it to the deficit. He doesn't try to stop spending. And what he does, he calls yelling at Treasury and he says, hey, I'm spending more than I'm taking in. So what I want you to do is sell to China some Treasury so I can finance the increase in the deficit. And she does. She'll do whatever he tells her to do. Now, deficits have to be paid. I'm sorry, you got to pay those back. You can't, just put a little interest on. It's not like the national debt. You can just pay interest. And when they come due, what's Powell been doing, or Biden's been doing for the last 2 years? Every time they come due, what he do? He calls Powell and tells Powell, "Hey, print some money, so we can purchase the bonds back." You know the money that we borrowed to pay our deficit from China? Remember we sold them those treasuries? Well, it's due. We got to buy those back now. So print some money so we can purchase those bonds back. There's the problem right there. All of that printing caused inflation. And then Powell raises rates, 25 basis points. And every time he raises rates, that's why your stock prices drop. That's why your stock price is going to continue to drop. And that's why the tech stocks, which drove this market for 13 years and then finally collapsed 38% because there's no more zero rates, can't get out of its own way. Now, go take a look. If you go take a look at your chart, just put up the Qs. Now, you got to put up the Qs because that's what led the stock market for 13 years. And everybody's all excited. Oh, look at the market's up 297 points. This is it. Tomorrow's going to be it. We're turning around. We're going to get rich again. Really? When you have a president who's not willing to cut spending and just yell and say, sell treasuries to China to finance my deficit? And then when it's due, calls Powell and says, print money to purchase those bonds back, which is inflationary? This is what we've been doing. Are you nuts? So look at the Qs. Remember what I just said. Every time he raises rates, okay, every time rates go up, remember, the market goes down. Stock market goes down. So if you go, every time yields go up, the stock market goes down. So let's take the yields let's go back to Thursday of February 2nd. Now, if you go back from February 2nd, that's Thursday, and come back to Friday, I'll give you the high on that date. The high on that day, February 2nd, was $313.68. And the low on Friday, February 10th, okay, was $297. Let me say that again so you understand this. $307.57. That was February 2nd, 2023. That was the high. We ended up on Thursday, on Friday, we were down to 297.25. So wait a minute, we're in a downtrend. Why are we in a downtrend? Even with the market going up, we're in a downtrend because every time those yields go up, you got to put those yields on your chart. Watch them like a hawk, and when you see those yields going up, you're going to know, and they go up each day, your stock is going to go down. And then you get lucky, one day your stock goes up, maybe it goes 2 days in a row. Keep watching the yields. And then you spread them over 5 days to get a trend. And if you see that trend going down over 5 days, you got to spread out over 5 days. I don't care how much your stock's going up, you're going to give it all back. Nobody tells you that. They don't want you to know that. We teach our students that every day. This is insane. And here's what people don't understand. We're not going to get out of this mess until he lets us produce energy. The reason that we are in such a mess with inflation, and like I said, inflation is not like a cold. You just don't get rid of it in a couple of days. This man cut off 71% of our energy production. 71% of our energy, the day he got into office. And 71% of our energy production comes from 5 states: Alaska, California, Wyoming, Louisiana, and Utah. He did that to thank AOC and Ed Markey, both communists, both of them, were trying to destroy, oil companies. And until you get them out of there, this economy is going to get much worse. Oil is the key.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color-coded chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. They make it so difficult for people to invest in stocks themselves. They do that on purpose. Think about it. Just think of the stupid names they give candlesticks. Think of it. I had a friend of mine call me over the weekend. That's why I thought about this. And his son's going to start trading. And he wanted to know about these names of candlesticks. I said, are you kidding me? Don't ever have him look at a candlestick. What do you need a candlestick for? With today's technology, you just follow the money. Just follow my Pro 2 color-coded chart. But think about it. The long bullish day, the long bearish day, the abandoned baby, the engulfing pattern, the Harmony cross. I mean, you go on and on. The twisted nose, Yahoo. The broken leg, punch in the nose. Are you kidding me? I mean, you want to sit there and learn all different candlesticks? What do they tell you? Nothing. They don't tell you anything. They make it hard on purpose. So you need them. I swear to God, all you have to do before you buy a stock is follow the money. How many times do I tell you? Just go to my website, philsgang.com. And right there it says, how does the Pro 2 work? Click on, and there's a video of the Pro 2. It's a color-coded chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. Never wrong. Never wrong. And you don't have to buy it to find out. Use it for 10 days. See how it works. But it's amazing. It's amazing. They really make things difficult. Then you get stupid information like we're getting now. Listen to me. I'm telling you, I don't care what the hell happens tomorrow with the inflation. It's too late. There's only one cure to push this thing back. Get back with the oil companies, become partners with them. Oil is everything. Oil is capitalism. Remember, capitalism makes a nation safe, financially secure, a nation independent. You take capitalism and entrepreneurship, that attracts what? Investment. And then if you take capital and capitalism, then you can tap into oil reserves. And that's what they started to do in 1859 at the Drake oil well. Then in 1901, they hit another well, Beaumont, Texas, the Spindle Top. That marked the birth of modern petroleum industry. Those were the two wells that started everything. Think about it, 162 years. Capitalism. What country has strong oil reserves? If you're blessed with oil reserves, you have it made. Not only do you attract investment, you improve our nation's overall economy and each American's standard of living. God, you're blessed when you have oil. The price of oil is so important. It has influence on everything else we produce. A drop in oil means a drop in your gasoline price, which means the price in your plane ticket goes down. I mean, it's amazing. For 162 years, we've heated our homes, our buildings. Oil's been part of our chemicals and medicines, even aspirin. Oil is used to make the crucial items such as heart valves, contact lenses, bandages. Oil provides fuel for our military to move their weapons around, their tanks, so forth. Civilian cars, trucks, buses, airplanes, construction. Oil is a wonderful thing. It's part of our petrochemical industry. Think about fertilizer. Without oil, we'd have no fertilizer. How are you going to grow stuff? I mean, plastics, polyurethane, different solvents. I mean, I can go on and on. So what did they do? What did they do in 2019? Two communists. AOC, remember back in 1954, remember when they started all the communists, and the communists started to get into our movies, and the communists got into our schools and colleges? Well, by the time AOC graduated around 2000, went to college 2011, about 35% of the professors at her school are communists. 45% are socialists. They call themselves Democrats. That's why she came up all screwed up. Then you go back further, 1954, 1964, when the commies started to get a grip. That's when you got Bernie Sanders. He's a product of that age, 1954 and 1964. He even went over to Russia and studied over there and married over there. And then you had Ed Maskey. And it was Ed Markey and it was AOC who came up in 2019 with this new green energy. Are you nuts? New green energy? Are you kidding? And in Biden to get elected, what did he do? He needed their help. He would have never got elected because the major part of the Democratic Party today are socialists. They won't call themselves that, but I bet within 8 years, they won't call themselves Democrats. It'll be the Socialist Party. They wanted to get rid of oil. Oil. Are you kidding me? Why do you think we're in such deep trouble? Oil controls everything. And and Biden, to get elected, went to them. They'll support him as long. And the first day in office, what did he do? He went to Alaska, California, Wyoming, Louisiana, and Utah, canceled all the leases, and then shut down XL Pipeline to make them happy.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting. Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. When the stock market is volatile, how do you invest intelligently?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's no need for you to be panicking in a market that goes up 800 points one day, 700 points, then it goes down again. All you need is good advice, need good direction. You don't get that from your CNBC and the Fox Business and all these crazy shows. You don't. Here's what you get from them. Thank you, Jim Cramer. But this is something that this really bugs me. Listen to this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Their responsibility is to their partners and shareholders and not to you? Check my site out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need the experience of Phil Grandy at philsgang.com.
What a difference it makes in your financial life. philsgang.com. It works.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, welcome back to Phil's Gang. Don't forget now, I keep telling you, we have made investing in stocks so simple. So simple. Start with our class. Do it at your leisure. Everything's archived. The first 10 days is free. And the beautiful thing during the 10 days, go to my homepage where it says how the Pro 2 works. How it works, the Pro 2. Because that is going to show you and convince you, you haven't got to know all this garbage. And then when you hear lies like this, total lies.
I also see income gains from minimum wage increases. So in January, almost half of the states in the United States increased their minimum wages. And that's keeping up with inflation for the good part.
It's not keeping up with inflation. If it did, you got to be ahead of inflation. That's a bold-faced lie right there.
Household balance sheets are pretty strong. The labor market is strong.
Are you kidding me? They're dying out on the vine. How could he get up there and say that balance sheets are so strong, household balance sheets are strong? Are you kidding me? The household debt is incredible. We have 20 million people behind on utilities. 20 million people. 4 million people behind on their mortgage payments. Historic number of people working multiple jobs. 2 full-time jobs. What the hell are they looking at? What are they looking at? People are struggling. That's just a bold-faced lie. I mean, I could go through all the numbers with you. I'm not going to waste your time. You know it's a lie what they're saying.
While Wall Street continues to convince itself of a soft landing, Main Street is already knee-deep in a recession, at least according to our latest CNBC SurveyMonkey Small Business Survey.
There's not going to be a soft landing, ever. In 60 years, we had 3, I think it was, in 60 years. And until we get back, till Biden goes back to the oil company saying, I'm sorry, I should have listened to AOC and Ed Mackey. I was stupid. I now realize that wind and solar is an ineffective solution to climate change. Because without oil, that makes the electricity which subsidizes the cost of windmills and solar. I mean, without oil, without subsidizing the cost of windmill and solar, they can never be competitive. The only way solar and windmill can be competitive is we have oil to produce the electricity. I mean, why do you think Germany got rid of it, and France? They got rid of this because they're sick of subsidizing these industries. Solar and wind, fine. If you want to put something up on your roof to look cool, or at your land, you look cool. You look like real cool. You know, you're an environmentalist. Cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't work. Oil makes the electricity to power the electric car. Talk about another ineffective solution to climate change. Are you kidding? Not only does these electric cars use 70 pounds of coal per change, or about 8 gallons of oil, each windmill costs $3.4 million to produce 2.4 kilowatts. If you didn't have us subsidizing these companies, oil is so important. It controls everything, our medicine, our plastic bags. It's in and you got to stop fighting. You got to stop fighting with the oil companies. I know why he did it, because he would never got elected. Because 3/4 of Democrats are socialists, and he had to go that way. I get that, but he's destroying the country. Destroying the country. And big tech, the heavy big tech, the short covering, the rally's starting to fizzle now. I told you, once it went down 38%, it goes up about a third, and then it starts running into trouble because there's no buyers around, because the big institutions aren't going to pay the valuations. And as I said, go put up the Qs on your chart. Go and take a look. Go and take a look at the high on February 2nd, and look at the high on today. We're in a downtrend over those 8 days, 7 or 8 days. Tech doesn't work. Doesn't work anymore. Everybody's in love with tech stocks. If you think you're going to get into a tech stock and made money, you're too late. You needed to get into on January 6th with us on Broadcom at $497. But you didn't. You didn't. I mean, if you got into these stocks with us because we knew there was going to be a short covering rally, you would have made some great money. But you have to buy stocks when nobody else wants them. Same with our Boeing. We got into Boeing. Nobody wanted Boeing. Are you kidding me? We bought Boeing back in November or October of last year. We got in around, I don't know what it was, around the $150. Today it's $215. You got to buy stocks when nobody wants. It's a 43% gain. How you make money in this business, you can't listen to the cattle. You got to follow the money. Where's the money going? And you got to be there when they start buying, or you're going to lose out. And you got to be there when they start shorting. This tech rally won't last. Stop bait. You're all banking on it. You're all jumping back into tech. Meta, we bought Meta, was $120. People are out there buying Meta today, think, oh, this is it. This is it. We're on our way now. Are you kidding me? Meta, we bought it at 120, and today it's at 179. That's 49% gain. See, the tech rally's not going to last because zero rates have ended. That's simple. Powell's going to continue to raise rates. He has no choice. I just told you what he does, what Biden does. He continues to run deficits, and when he continues to run deficits, he finances the deficit. He borrows money from China, and then when that is due, and he's got to pay it back, then he contacts Powell, tells Powell, "Hey, will you print money, please, so we can pay that debt back?" And inflation goes up. We're in this cycle we're never going to get out of unless he goes back and makes up with the oil companies. He's got to get oil prices back down. Oil prices is everything. It's everything in this country. When you have, and again, it's not enough to have oil. Look at Venezuela. You can have all the oil you want. You need entrepreneurs. You need entrepreneurs. And you got to have a market that's a free market. Our country is broke, for God's sakes. We have an annual net, first of all, we have the $31 trillion debt, but we have, as a country, a net loss of $1.2 trillion at the end of the year. We have a negative net worth. We're broke, $21 trillion. Our annual interest rate, we were borrowing $475 billion. We borrow that from China. What if China one day says, screw you, you shot down my balloon, I'm going home. Yeah, you shot my balloon down, I'm going home. Not going to find it. Boy, we'd be screwed then, wouldn't we? Social Security, $1.1 trillion unfunded. Medicare, $1.7 trillion unfunded. We could fix all this if this idiot in the White House would just sit down with the oil companies and stop spending. Join my gang. You don't care what the hell they're doing.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
I believe that every single human being with a laptop computer and an internet connection should be required to give trading at least a shot.
Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life.
I believe that every educated individual on planet Earth.
I would recommend Phil's gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents.
Should do this. It's not for every single human being on Earth. I know this, but it's one of those things that you should try, because if you happen to get it right, if you happen to be one of the ones that this is for.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Oh my God.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free.
What's in front of you is a life of incredible joy, freedom, and independence.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. It's Steve Celeste here with philsgang.com. Just wanted to tell you how to get engaged with Phil's Gang and how to become part of the Phil's Gang membership or how to try us for 10 days free. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's www.philsgang.com and click on Get Started at the top of the website. Click on the big red banner that says Working Investor 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. And hey, while you're at the website, why not stop by our gift shop, see if there's something in there for you or for somebody you know. All right, thanks, and back to you, Phil.
Thank you, Steve. You know, if you join the gang, 10 days free, you'll meet Steve. He's one of the best educators ever in this business. I'm not just saying that. He is. He is. And again, we make it simple. We don't care about the name of dojis. We don't care what dojis do. I don't care about the upside down, punch in the nose, twisted ankle, or one hung low backward flip, or one hung low fell off a cliff with a twisted ankle and nose. What the hell you need to know all those for? You need to know one thing. What is the bond yield doing? If the bond yield's going up, your stock market's going down because the bond yield's going up because our president is, again, spending more than he's taking in. And they keep doing that, and he doesn't cut. Our Congress doesn't cut. Watch your yields. Every day they go up, the market's coming down. This guy here, he must go to the same lying class as our president, how to lie.
Household balance sheets are pretty strong. The labor market is strong.
Oh, my God. Household balance sheet's strong. Do you know that credit cards right now hit an all-time record high? The fourth quarter of 2022, never in the history of credit cards, increased 20% in the last quarter, 18 to 20% in the last quarter. Debt's so huge, it's $930 billion. People are behind. Auto loans, $1.5 trillion. Subprime autos, they're getting crushed. They have no money. And you got, so between the student loans, $1.8 trillion, to autos, $1.5 trillion, credit cards, $930 billion, almost $1 trillion. People don't have any money. They have no money. And when you look at what you look at is their savings. And when your country doesn't have savings, you're screwed. You're screwed. I mean, so what do? We make money in a market like this. Because in a market like this, when we have these big drops, we sell them short. I bet you never sold a stock short ever. But I'll bet you kept buying on dips. I bet you're buying tech stocks today. I bet you're in there buying tech stocks today. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sell you mine. I'll sell you my Meta. I'll sell you my Meta. Okay, that we bought back in, I think it was in November at 120. And today it's 178. I'll sell you mine. At 178, you're covered. I mean, this is crazy what's going on. Microsoft, that's another one. We bought Microsoft when nobody wanted it. $224, now $270. We bought Google. Nobody wanted Google, remember? $87. Went up to $108. We took profits. It's now pulling back to $94. See, all these stocks are all going to start pulling back because I told you this rally was a head fake rally. This rally is a short covering rally. You can't have a country. You can't have deficits like we have. Do you know that Biden spent $7 trillion in 22 months? No president ever done that. All we do is keep spending. It doesn't work. So position yourself to take advantage of this crisis that we are in, and it's worsening. Don't listen. You notice how they all lie to you, how everything's wonderful? How many times have you heard that? Everything's wonderful. And you know why they have to do that?
I also see income gains from minimum wage.
You're a liar.
Is the growth being funded by the income gains, or is
You're
it?
dope.
Household balance sheets are pretty strong.
No, they're not. Lie.
While Wall Street continues to convince itself of a soft landing, Main Street is already knee-deep in a recession, at least.
No kidding. Unbelievable. Listen to this.
The stock market always moves 4 or 5 months on average before the economy starts to show you that things are getting better. We're already feeling some semblance of things are on the mend.
Things are on the mend. I just said the last quarter of 2022, we've never seen a gain in credit cards of 18%. People are living on their credit cards. What an opportunity we are going to have when this market crashes again, and it's going to crash big time. Are you kidding? People are tapped out. They don't have savings. They've been living off their credit cards. That's what they've been doing, living off their credit cards. They got 5, 6 credit cards. Are you kidding me? These are all lies.
4,800 by year end. I want you to tell me how.
I think if I had to say market internals, it looks like it's baked in the cake in the sense that markets that make this much progress by day 26, 16 out of 17 have been over double-digit returns, and with an average gain of 26.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
But I think the narrative is inflation is becoming less of a risk.
Oh, yeah, less of a risk. Everybody's got money now. See, they got to say that because they're going to lose their advertisers. They got to convince you, hey, things are good. Go buy a car. Just notice on all these TV shows, all the cars. That's the biggest one. Notice all the cars, all the autos. They advertise Cadillac over and over and over and all these cars. And Cadillac, you think if I was on Fox or CNBC talking the way I talk every day, you know what would happen? They'd have me fired so fast. They don't want somebody telling the truth. They want somebody that makes you feel good so they can sell cars. What do you think, that airtime is free for CNBC? You think that airtime is free for MSNBC or Fox? That's not, they got to pay for that airtime. And who pays for it? You think Fox is going to pay for it? Of course not. They're going to get advertisers. Then you got to keep those advertisers happy. People better be buying. How do you keep them happy? Lie. See, I don't have my advertisers. I'm self-syndicated. So nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me, hey, Phil, you're a little tough today on the show. You know, you sound pretty down. I mean, you sound awful negative, Phil. We had Joe Suckface's flower shop call, and they're pretty mad at you. They want to sell more flowers. Well, then shoot somebody. Shoot somebody, whoever you want to shoot. Go to the funeral, whatever you want to do to do flowers. I'm not going to lie. Do you know, I just want, before we leave, I just want you to think of one thing, how stupid this whole thing is. We have 5 states that produce 72% of our energy. 5. The first day in office, a thank you to AOC and her crowd, and thank you to that other communist from Vermont. What the hell's his name? She's not from Vermont. Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, all these communists, okay? I mean, they sit there every day with inside information on stocks, making a fortune. I mean, when are they going to stop doing that? You know, let's just do this. We'll do the business, let them do the worrying, and when the market goes down, I want you to go, great. You wake up in the morning, you look at the futures, it's down 200 points. I'm going to make money selling short. When you get to that feeling, when you open up the TV and it says the market's going to open, expected to open negative 200, the minute you go, thank God the market opens lower today, you got it. That's when you're going to make money consistently. Once you learn how to sell short. But try to get people convinced them to try to sell short, you think I was pulling their tongue out. I mean, short is easy. Look, if you have a problem, just take your screen on your computer, turn it upside down, and pretend you're going along, or stand on your head and trade. Like you're going along, something. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.